Sorry.
Go.
We do get all kinds of reactions. Sometimes the most common one is, I heard these lyrics and I didn't realize that this is...
I don't think the mic's doing it.
Is that on?
Yeah, do it again, sorry. Just make sure you're pressing talk. Sorry.
That's okay. And one of the most common reactions, and just in the last concert we did, somebody told me the one before that, right on this trip we had of Switzerland and also in Netherlands, somebody told me, the first time I heard this music, I thought it was actually literally salsa from the 70s, and this was a whole bunch of older guys, and somebody told me, let's go see them, and I was like, oh my God, these are young guys just like us, and how could you possibly record that 20 years ago? You're so young. No, we didn't. We recorded it just a couple of years ago. So the most common reaction to our music is like, this is too heavy, this is too much quality, this is too good, you are saying too many things, the sound's so good. There's a mixture of things that it is so good that we can't believe this is being made now. So,
do they say anything about, I mean, lots of Europeans have not met Hispanics, have not met people...
Yeah, the Latinos.
Like,
yeah.
The reaction to Latinos?
Yeah. I mean, what's been... Because I think that's also part of what you guys show up is smart, articulate, socially conscious.
We get that. We get that. Yeah. We get that our music has thought. We're told that the music is well thought of, and not just musically, but also lyrically. And that's what we wanted. We wanted it to let people walk away with the lyrics in their head, and we wanted it to get them not just with the dance, but also when they walk away to think about it, like Edwin had said. And that being said, we've noticed that people walk away with this thought, and they do ask us, so are these problems that are happening to Latinos in the United States, or is this happening to everybody? We got asked that in France and Paris. And we actually start talking about that because they ask us, are there still racist people in the United States? And we said, believe it or not, we've come across some people that are still racist in the United States. And they go, wow, they're blown away by that. So we're also taking almost like a piece of what's happening in the United States, to these people that don't know what's going on. And then they ask us questions, in regards to that. They want to know a little bit more, go deeper. So we're bringing awareness. That's what it is. We're bringing awareness and making people start looking into it and say, well, let me look more into that and see what's going on. Or they ask us.
You guys have...
Let me ask, I want to ask.
Yeah, but you guys, the makeup of your band, you've got a couple of black guys, you've got a couple of, the Chinese guy, Japanese guy who's so soulful. His recognition of the crowd is like, it's almost like some kind of martial art salute.
Yeah. It's very zen about it.
It's lovely. Yeah. Hold on, let me reframe this. Thanks.
Yeah, so I just wanted to add a little bit about what Jose was talking about and the question that you had about, when we travel.
Bend forward a little bit more, just because otherwise we got people walking by.
Yeah, no problem.
Great, cool.
So just to add a little bit more to what Jose was saying and with the question that you had about the reactions to our lyrics around the world. The interesting part, the eye-opening part about traveling the world for me in particular is getting to hear everybody else's stories. We have our own stories here, being in the United States, of racism, discrimination, and inequalities. But it's interesting to talk to other Latinos and other people in Europe, for example, that are dealing with similar struggles within their own communities there.
And what about the band? I mean, the makeup of the band is really interesting and unique to me.
Yes, I think it's one of the things that it makes us who we are and as strong as we are. We're not solely a Puerto Rican band. We're not solely all Colombian. We're not Cuban. We're a little bit of everything, and it's pretty much what New York City is. And I'll be honest with you, every single one of the things that I think helps Excelencia be La Excelencia and have such a powerful sound is that we welcome everybody's input into the music. We're not going to be there and say, well, in Colombia, we don't play congas like that. He brings his own Puerto Rican, feel to the congas. I bring my Colombian feel to my timbales. The Japanese brings his, his feel to the So every single person brings their own feel to it, and all together, I mean, it's a great experience.